Blog Talk Radio.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Diva of Days of Our Lives Blog Talk Radio show. We have the show every week and discuss the show on Saturdays, and you can also check out all our shows. This is our 394th show, and we also have a lot of interviews. You can check them out on iTunes or come here to Blog Talk Radio. You can also find us on Twitter at Diva of Dole, and we're also on Facebook. And you can also find us on iTunes. And we have with us tonight Jen. Hi, Jen.
Hi. I'm at RXJDK at Twitter.
Okay, and we have Miss Anna with us tonight. Hi, Anna.
Hello. I'm at Kazi Hooch on Twitter. And where are you, Mama?
The Diva. Oh, I'm here. I'm at Mama Hooch
How can we
on
find
Twitter.
You? Mama underscore.
At Mama underscore or Hooch, yes. For some reason, somebody must have already had Mama Hooch when I went on there. I can remember way back in the day. So I had to put the underscore in. Go figure. I don't know.
I know
how that happened. It's been a while. Yeah. And also, Carrie can't be with us tonight. She's
I'll be right back.
I think she's in Florida having fun.
Okay.
And she's the Diva at Diva of Dole on Twitter. And also check out at Bob Hapka and at Amy Hapka. And our friends at Teo Penglis, at Lauren Coslow, and at Kill Trip USA, which is Ian Buchanan. So I think we have everybody covered. So did you watch the show? Jen said she got up through Thursday.
My attendance was spotty this week. I got some.
Oh, spotty. Okay.
Most days I did. Not Wednesday at all, but I got all of Monday and a good part of Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. So.
Okay. I jotted down some notes, and I rushed through a couple of the shows at the Thursday and Friday to try to catch up. I watch it on demand, but there's many different ways to watch it now. NBC and a lot of sites. You can go to a lot of different places, so you don't even have to DVR it or anything ananymore. You can just go on.
Exactly.
Really go online and watch it. Yeah, and sometimes you can even watch it in like 30 minutes. 30, 40 minutes. So bypass all the commercials and everything. So. Yeah.
Well, they do have the commercials on, though. They do stick commercials in there.
Yeah,
on the online on NBC anyway. But
on
it's
NBC
not as
you
long,
do, yeah.
Mm-hmm. They don't have as many on there, but
as many, right.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe I'll start off by talking about our favorite, our man Teo Penglis, Tony and Anna were on this week. They were reunited
that must
again.
Have been Wednesday's
been
show.
Sitting in
was that Wednesday? Was it Wednesday?
It was. It was Wednesdays.
Oh,
it was Wednesdays.
Oh, darn it. Okay.
Yeah, it was Wednesdays. Yeah. So he's been sitting in jail. He hadn't been on for like a couple of weeks. So we see Anna. She goes to Kristen, and she's demanding that she testify on Tony's behalf because Kristen knows it's an accident and she can't believe that she's going to let her, brother rot away. And so she listens to Anna, and she says, especially now that you want Brady, and this is a good way for you to prove to Brady, that you're trying to do good and that you're going to help your brother. And so kind of Anna, fights for Tony, and she convinces Kristen. So Kristen testifies for Tony. And before that, Tony's sitting there, and Marlena comes to visit him, which was nice to see them both in a scene together, Marlena and Tony. And so she was, talking about Kristen, and she was trying to help Tony, but then Anna comes in, and then Tony comes in, and he says, I'm free, and they're kissing and everything, and it's all, they're reunited. So it's nice to see them together. But, of course, she tells them she's never going to let them go, and they're going to, we don't know what's going to happen. Are they going to go off together, or are they going to stay? I think they should stay and take over the DeMere mansion, but I don't know. I think the writers have something else in mind. But then it kind of tied in to the web series. Yeah. So then we see them. He's, So him and Anna leave the jail or the police station. So then Thursday, if you happen to watch the web series with Abigail and Chad, which is on the Dole app, they're starting at chapter 2, and Abby and Chad are having this dinner. Also, there's this knock at the door, and this was Thursday, and Abigail and Chad open the door, and they're like taken aback, and Abby is just like hallucinating, and she's like scared. She's like, oh my God! And then you look, and there he is. There's Tony standing there, and he has after getting out of jail, he got a brand new haircut. Hair's nice and short. Looks totally different. Because in the meantime, it's funny because in those times, Teo actually got a haircut, really short haircut. So he looks different than he did just the day before. And so Abigail's scared. She thought it was Andre. She's there, Andre, and she's, oh my God, what, why are you there?
Does Tony even know Abigail? He's never met her.
No, he doesn't even know. He never met Chad either. He doesn't know Chad.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
So he came.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. He doesn't even know Chad. So he come and he said, they think it's Andre, and he goes, no, Tony. And then Chad said, oh yeah, we did hear you came back to Salem. And so his idea was to come and get Chad because, with Stefan and Kristen trying to take over DeMere, he wants Chad to come back to Salem with him, and to try to get the family in order and stuff. And it kind of just like, this is what I don't like.
It would be more in
order.
Why
did Tony go to Chad?
Right.
Yes. What are the writers thinking? Tony would never. Why would Tony go to Chad? Somebody a brother, younger brother that he never ever met, and said that he needs to come back to help, take over DeMere. Why doesn't Tony take over DeMere? It's like I don't know why
Tony's the one who
should be
running it.
And he is the one that should have been running it before Stefan. They had to invent another. They invented 2 sons, Chad and Stefan, before, like Andre or Tony should have been the one in the head. So that's my rant. But anyway, and then Anna wasn't there. We didn't see Anna because then Tony says, well, he asked if he could stay overnight. And they're, okay, no, wait a minute. Now, where's Anna? Like, to them, that wasn't making sense to me. Like, they should have, especially Paris, because that's where Chad and Abigail are.
Yeah.
And they just got reunited, so shouldn't they be in Paris? So maybe he might be on more, he's probably going to be on more of these. They do them every Thursday. They do like little, and these episodes are only maybe 7 or 8 minutes long. They're very short little episodes, and they're on new ones on every Thursday. So so Tony is on the, showed up in Paris, and he's on the web series. So that's kind of where they're at, because I think this is leading up to Chad and Abigail actually coming back to Salem and then coming back to the show. I think that's what all this little web series.
But that is bizarre. They wouldn't have Anna on there too. I mean, that's so dumb. And why would he want to? I don't know. So many questions on that.
Why would
you would
he
think
leave
that Anna and Tony would be in a hotel. You would think Tony and Anna would be celebrating in a hotel somewhere in Paris. It's like whooping it up and having a romantic reunion in Paris. Not. I mean, I find that he's hanging out with his brother and sister-in-law, but I mean, it just doesn't make sense. He and Anna could have gone and visited them and spent a lot of time with them, and then gone back to their hotel room, and then come back the next day or whatever.
Especially just the day before when Anna says, I'm holding on to you and I'm never letting you out of my sight.
That's
what she was telling Tony, I'm never letting you go.
Obviously the continuity police were on vacay that week.
Yeah.
This was done.
Yeah. And I wasn't the only one that was thinking that. I had seen things on Twitter and on different day sites saying, where was Hannah? And, so I don't know why that it didn't come about. So we'll see. Maybe when they get back to Salem or whatever. Oh. But anyway, that was the little bit of Tony and Anna that we saw. They were on Wednesday, and then Tony appeared on the web series on Thursday. So we'll see what happens. And I guess then, I don't know, did you see Kate's still in her hospital?
Yeah.
Did you see any of that with Vivian?
Did
you want to talk about that?
Vivian tried to kill her. Vivian dressed like a surgeon from the week before. She was in the outfit. Will and Sonny were trying to get her to. They didn't know who she was. But they were trying to get her to say, "Hey, how's my grandma doing?" And she just checked like she was deaf or something. She just didn't even acknowledge them.
Mm-hmm.
And then she snuck into Kate's room, and because of course, murder victims are often left
unintended.
Unintended. Yeah. Oh Lord. Anyway, so she sneaks in and she tries to stop. I don't know, twist the core, or I don't know what it's called. That goes
tube.
Into the ventilator. To keep the ventilator from getting air to Kate, and so the alarms kept going off periodically and stuff, and she snuck out just as somebody was coming into the room as the alarms were going off, the alerts were going off again. And so fortunately she did not kill Kate the second time either. And so Kate's been in a coma now, and I didn't get to see the rest of Friday, but I did get to see Lucas come back, and he looks so good. Oh my gosh. Brian looks amazing.
Oh yeah.
And the scenes where he's telling her about that shirt that he's like, I found a picture of the two of us in a picture together, and he's like, I know you don't like this shirt because you were always telling me that it didn't look good on me and everything. So of course that made me want to wear it more. And he said, I know now that all the things that you were always overly involved in my life and my love life and all that, but he says, I know now that, you were just doing it to protect me and to keep me safe and stuff. I'm like, wow. So Lucas is with the tears. Lucas and Kate, when they get the tears going together, I mean, if they were, they've had some absolutely classic scenes together. So I was just dying when, Brian was, or when Lucas was doing that. But I didn't get to see the rest of the episode, so I don't know what happened after that. But except for maybe the very end, I might have stood it forward to that. But anyway, so I still have to go back and watch some of that because that was just too good, just too good. So I don't know, not much from Kate. I guess we're not going to hear much from Kate for a while. She's going to have a ventilator on, breathing through a ventilator. But so, and of course, Vivian's lurking constantly, trying to find out if she offed her the second time, and then she's all bummed when she, it's like, oh darn it, kind of thing when she learns that nope, she's still alive again. So, that was
to see where that goes with Kate.
Yeah, I hope she's not in the coma as long as Chloe was that one time. Oh my gosh, she must have a record. Yeah. That was awful. Having an on-screen coma. It's one thing if you send somebody off to a rehab center where they're off screen, which I don't want that to happen to Kate. But what I'm saying is, but it's another thing when the actor has to play comatose for weeks on end. So I hope it doesn't last too terribly long. But I think my other favorite scenes this week were when Gabi snuck into Julie's room again, unattended.
Oh yeah.
Unattended.
Uh-huh.
Can talk about that.
To discuss that. Yeah.
Those are good scenes.
Yeah. Did you see that? So Gabi goes in to try to. Did you see those? Yeah. Gabi goes in to try to apologize.
Try to apologize. and Julie ain't having it. So then she gets her hackles up so much that Gabi starts yelling at her. And, of course, about that time, in walks Hope. And, like, what are you doing? She's had a massive heart attack.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so
But she only saw one part of the conversation.
Right.
She how nasty Julie was to Gabi.
And, of course, she saw immediately Julie playing that up. She's attacking me. She's trying to, like she immediately.
Oh, my gosh, yes.
Like,
yes.
And she was such a great actress.
So who are you?
Totally conveyed that. I'm rooting for Gabi.
Are you Team Gabi or Team Julie?
I'm Team Gabi.
Do you see why? Oh, yeah. Do you see why Gabi? I mean, Julie's just as bad as Gabi, really. Yeah.
They're kind of two peas in a pod in a way. I mean,
yeah, because she did cry wolf, the last time. And that's why Julie, that's why you could see why Gabi wouldn't believe her. Plus, Gabi knows that Julie can't stand her. And Julie's had this grudge against Gabi forever because of Nick. Has never gotten past that.
Oh, and then she says, and then after I die, I'm going to come back with Nick and haunt you until the end of your days of your lives or whatever, your life. And I thought, what? You're going to go down to hell and get Nick for it on the way? No, okay. Nick wasn't exactly a prince, okay? But that just shows you how.
And did Julie see that in bad condition?
Pedestal. No, she was pretty fiery.
Did Julie see that? I mean, for somebody that needs a heart and her heart's really bad, she's just, she gave back to Gabi as good as Gabi was given to her,
Yeah.
So, No, I don't feel sorry for Julie too much, but But anyway, those were good scenes with both of them.
And then, of course, Eli gets wind of what happened, and he just basically says, I don't want you to ever be around my grandma again, and I don't want you to be around our family ever again.
Yeah.
Which, how long is that going to happen, right? But
2 minutes.
Anyway, so what she could have done is, well, never mind. I have another scenario that I could have played out, but no. So so that was I always love Gabi and Julie's scenes. They're always funny.
And of course, the rumor is out there that Stefan, does die, and Gabi decides to give Stefan Julie's heart. I mean, Stefan's heart to Julie.
Stefan's
So I don't know. That's Yeah. So I've been hearing that. So, but then there's rumors out there, which has just been posted on different sites, 2 or 3 sites I've seen it on, that Brandon Barash is coming back. So whether, and then I heard there's supposed to be a twin. Maybe he's a twin.
Oh, boy.
There's a twin brother. Yeah, the kid's involved too. I don't know. Or Dr. Ralph performs his other, but if he can't perform the miracle if he doesn't have a heart in him. So maybe they're going to go that way. But anyway, there's rumors that he's going to be back. So anyway, so that'll be interesting to see how that all plays out.
Yeah.
Because as they were explaining, Days had filmed 7 months ahead, never knew that this stabby was going to take off like it did.
Chemistry.
And of course it was too late to change.
That's why they should be filming 7 freaking months ahead.
Yep.
Right. Because good storylines are when somebody clicks and they had other.
Let me rephrase that. I'm not saying they're idiots, but it's frustrating when they
they are.
film so far ahead.
Sometimes.
The execs are idiots.
Yeah. I guess it's all to save money. Yeah, they are idiots. There's some of the writing is like, some of it's good. Yeah. I think it has to be to save money, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to buy that when it was like 3 months ahead, then 4 months ahead, and they were like consolidating the time with, because they, I think at one point, didn't they make the crew contract, and all of a sudden they don't have to pay them, which is terrible, which is a shame. But I think they did something like that. ABC did that too with GH, but I believe, but where they, like if there's a Monday off because of a holiday, then that's usually a week they go dark, and it's just kind of like economies of scale. Like they try to maximize the time when the lights are on and they are actively filming. But it just seems like it's counterproductive and counterintuitive to being responsive to storylines that, like this one that took off that they didn't expect, and for some that are horrible that would have to endure.
Horrible, and they can't stop.
You know.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they can't stop them.
And
right.
so I don't know. I just never really understood the real reason why they do that. I mean, it's kind of, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I'm all for them doing whatever they need to do like that in that way to save money, you know, on the production side, you know, if they have to do things like that. But it's just 7 months now. That's ridiculous.
That's crazy.
That is just ridiculous.
Yeah. So,
I mean, for
then
that
we
genre.
had Eric
now,
and
I get
Nicole.
it for other shows.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And then for Eric and Nicole finally made love. Those were some, like, pretty racy scenes. We haven't seen, like, kind of love scenes. I mean, sex love scenes.
Kind of racy in a long
time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like getting down to the underwear and, you know.
One thing that was getting on my last nerve is, why are they portraying, like, why is Nicole being written as a freaking saint now or a nun?
I know.
I'm like, when was the last time she was concerned if somebody else had sex in a bed before she slept in it? I mean, I'm sorry, but she kept saying that about, is this the bed that you slept in, Miss Ciera? And I'm like, oh, come on, Nicole. I mean, I just, like, I'm not going to. I did that. Am I the only one? I mean, did you guys feel that too? Like,
nope.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, like, why did you care, Nicole? We never.
Why are you asking him? I mean,
anyway. Then we had, and then they decide to go over, and of course, when we have the sweet Xander now, and he's so concerned about Ciera because he knows that she's pregnant.
I love sweet Xander.
Did you love? He says, "Now you go." Yeah, he goes. He tells her to go get her jammies on, and go get some warm milk, and yes, I'll bring you some milk. And she says, "Oh, he's got the sweet little side to him," and so they're talking, and so they're down, and she's telling him. She's contemplating, like, terminating the pregnancy. And they're talking, and all of a sudden there's Eric and Nicole. And you think, oh, they overheard, but actually they didn't overhear. And then Eric and Xander, sorry, but I'm Team Xander now instead of Eric, because Eric gets, Eric is like, he's so fickle, and he's just, just like how he just drops Sarah. He just I don't know, how many, he's gone for how many women now? For Jennifer, and then everything's Nicole, and Xander called him out on it, So they got into an argument almost. Oh, yeah, he did. How he treated, about how he treated Sarah, dropped her right away. Right.
Yeah, that was pretty crappy.
So, he was, that was so, that was nice. And so then they leave, and then Kristen comes, talks to Xander, like, thanks for, he's kind of shocked to see her now. She's out of jail, and he says, like, she says, thanks for throwing me under the bus, and and then all of a sudden somehow he lets it slip. Exactly, he lets it slip that Ciera being pregnant and not wanting the baby. He didn't mean to say it, but it came out right when Kristen was there, of course. So now Kristen has this bright. You should have saw her eyes go. Oh, the wheels were turning. Oh, now I can. Oh, she doesn't want the baby, so I'll just have to come and get that baby. Have Wolf there to implant the embryo into me. Kind of like how she's exactly the same storyline, exactly the same, like it was with Teresa. But
and
then
Vivian
I hear
and Kate.
that they did that with Vivian and Kate, right? But then I hear that Dr. Rolfe is going to tell her, well, he can't do it because she's already pregnant. So they are going to actually, this is what I've heard, that she is going to be pregnant with Brady's baby. So,
God.
I don't know. Because she wanted to pass, like, Ciera and Eric's baby off as
Oh, my
Brady,
gosh.
now
You mean Kristen's going to be pregnant. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, but this is just like Nicole. All those years, she couldn't, have a baby.
Couldn't.
Of course, Nicole didn't, it's Nicole's baby, but she didn't carry it. Chloe did. So now, all of a sudden, Kristen's going to be able to be pregnant. But anyway, So anyway, and then Brady's talking to John about his feelings for Kristen. Like John is like, I'm like, Brady, are you kidding me, Brady? Like, Brady, I'm telling you.
Yeah, he's just as dumb as John.
I know. Oh, and here's father and son talking about the same woman that they slept with and were in love with. I'm there. Ew, that's kind of creepy. But anyway, yes. But like John said, well, Kristen was a completely different woman when he knew her. No, she wasn't. She was, just as bad. But anyway, so I thought that was kind of, weird. So then we had, let's see what else was going on. Let's see. Oh, guess who's back in town, Anna? Jordan.
Uh-oh.
I saw that scene. Oh my gosh, what the
heck? Did you see the scene when Ben and Ciera were going to see David?
Yes, and they wanted to see David, and he's like, well, I'm sorry, I can't let you do it. Rafe's like, I'm sorry. Right. And then Jordan comes out looking like she came off a runway, and I'm like a Fashion Week runway, and I was like, wait, this is the same crazy lady? How in the world did she get out of, hospitalization after all the crap that she did? Oh my gosh. And trying to kill Ciera and all that. I mean, what? I don't know what's going on there, but that's nuts. I don't know where that's going at all.
Yeah, like the doctor said she was okay, and there she is criticizing Ben and saying, oh, I can't trust you, you're going to hurt Ciera. Well, no, because she's the one that's going to hurt Ciera, or try, you know what I mean? Right. She's saying about how crazy Ben was, and Ben never changed. Well, it's the same. Well, aren't you the same? And then stupid Rafe. Rafe is all for it. It's all for Jordan. He's something like her, as long as they let her out with the condition of, like, she can see David and she can be as long as she is living there with Rafe. And he's more or less overseeing her, too.
How convenient. Oh, jeez.
Like a kind of a, I don't know if it's a guardian or whatever, but Rafe is like, even Ciera's blasting Rafe, like, how can you, do this?
Gosh.
So, so she's going to.
Wow.
I think she might be stirring up trouble, like going to hurt Ciera, but try to frame Ben for it to make it look like Ben is hurting Ciera.
God.
Yeah, I can just kind of see that going there.
I needed a longer break before we had another Jordan arc. Oh,
okay, now they need to bulldoze that cabin.
Yes, they sure do.
Oh, yes. Not another cabin fire.
Or be arrested for stupidity.
Yep.
Yes. That was as bad as the pier. Remember all the time everybody's getting killed on the pier or falling? Yes. Anything that went down, what happened on the pier. Yeah, the pier of death. Yeah. So now it's the cabin. So. Yeah. Then speaking of Ben and Ciera, we had Maggie. Maggie found out about what Victor did to Ben. Jen, do you remember how
Victor was going to kill her?
Who told him?
Xander.
Yeah, who told? Did Xander told?
Okay. Yeah.
Xander told her. Okay. Yeah. So they had a back and forth about it. And Beau's name was mentioned quite a few times. Beau would never put up with this, and since he's not here, I have to do it. And they showed a picture of Beau, and he more or less was talking to Beau, saying he wasn't, he still was going to protect Ciera. So I don't know. Although I know Peter Reckel's pretty well done. I don't think he wants to come back, but you never know. He's come back before. So.
Yep.
Anyway, yeah. So
I don't care how they get him back as long as they do.
Yeah. I always like to see Maggie and Victor fighting. They're funny.
Yeah.
Like Victor, Maggie points out all his. And I think Maggie was kind of pointing out, he was no saint either.
Yep.
He forgets all the stuff that he did.
All the people he tried to kill.
Mm-hmm.
Including Beau.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Can you hear me?
I can.
Oh, okay. Oh, Anna got dropped. Oh, Anna, because Anna just texted me and said she couldn't hear me. She thought I got dropped, but kind of looks like Anna did. Anyway, so you're still there, right, Jen?
Yep,
Okay.
I'm here.
Okay. Maybe Anna will have to. Let me tell Anna. Tell her to come back on. Hopefully she'll call. Hopefully she'll call back. What were we talking? Oh, Maggie and Victor. Okay. What else? Oh, Jim, what did you think about the whole thing? You want to talk about the whole Jack and Jennifer thing?
No.
Oh, you're not Jack and Jennifer fan, so.
I'm not.
Yeah?
I'm actually not hating Jack right now.
No?
Normally
Okay.
I just hate him. But I'm actually not really hating him right now.
Oh, okay. So what do you think this thing with Dr. Shah, wasn't that kind of for somebody that really only was kind of dating Jennifer?
Yeah,
They
liked
weren't even
him.
in, like, a relationship.
Yeah,
like,
why'd they have to screw him up? I liked him.
Yeah, like, was that really a reason for him to go crazy?
Nuts.
I don't know. It seems like it was kind of...
Unless somebody's drugging him.
So, I'm just gonna text Anna and tell her call dropped. Okay. All right. So anyway, Jennifer gets kidnapped.
Yeah.
Jack and JJ find her, and there's. Oh.
Anna?
Are you there?
Yep, I was here the whole time. I hung up because it was dead silence there for a while.
Oh, it said your. Oh no, it said your call got dropped. Oh, did you hang up? No, I
hung up because it was like all of a sudden you were gone. Like I couldn't hear anything from anyone. Isn't that weird? Because the phone line was still on.
Because Jen,
my phone was still on.
That's weird. Yeah, because I was talking.
Yeah, and I thought you got disconnected. I couldn't hear either of you at all.
Oh,
but I was still on the phone. Weird. Okay.
Well. Oh, hey, stranger things have happened here. Believe me. Yeah. Yeah, we couldn't hear you. I mean, I heard Jen, but I said, Jen, are you there? And she said, yeah. It's like weird.
Oh, that's weird. Huh?
So we were talking about Jack and Jennifer. Yeah.
Huh.
And about Jack, Doctor. We were saying like Dr. Shah is the one that kidnapped her, and it said like they were only dating for a couple of days, and he got that bent out of shape because Jen rejected him, and I guess Kayla fired him, and he got pissed because she gave Dr. Rolfe his lab, and he trashed the lab, and then she fired him, and then she tells Jack and Jen that if they are Jack's suspecting Eve, goes and confronts Eve.
Yeah.
Of course,
and
he's denying
Eve for once didn't do it.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, and for once she didn't do it.
And JJ suspected
so
her.
then Kayla. Yeah, and then Kayla says, well, maybe Dr. Shah. Kind of all out of the blue, Kayla just figured that out. That's real quick. And then, so they're trying to find her, and then Jennifer does get out of her ropes and away, and Dr. Shah goes to get her some water, and she picks up the cell phone and texts Jack. And so they trace the text to a room at the Salem Inn. And so now Jack's kind of on his way to rescue Jennifer. And I think he gets his memory back. I think it's this week because I've seen the promos for that.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody thought about that.
Room looks suspiciously
What's
like
that?
Kayla's office.
Yeah, it does kind of look like more like an office. They have it all dark and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm. Let's see. So, is there any other storylines? Did we miss anything, Jen?
Trying to think. Gabi, Tony.
Was there?
Did you guys talk about Vivian and Stefan's scenes? I found.
Oh yeah, we had Vivian and Stefan.
I don't know what they were talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, he knows what she did, and he found the Dr. Scrubs hidden. He said, "Did you go in to finish the job?" So he figured it out. Well, yes. We have to make sure she doesn't wake up and tell what I did. Vivian. So, yeah, those. And I don't know if we had Stefan and Gabi scenes this week. Mainly Gabi was with Jolie and all them. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. But anyway. Well, we have a caller. I think it's Nikki. Hello?
Oh, good. Hello.
Hi, Nikki.
Hello. Girls, how are you?
Hey there.
Good. So you're calling, so that means you're what do you do? Are you in a hotel?
I'm in a hotel bed right now in heaven laying on clouds, yes.
Oh. Good.
Oh.
Good.
But everybody else is asleep, and I had to listen. I told Anna I had to listen because I can't miss my girls. But I was you guys talk about 7 months in advance, and I was like talking to myself. I'm like, no, 7 months is bullshit. I don't care about this.
Yep.
Mhm.
Well, I mean, like you can make an argument that a TV show like Scandal or something, they might film that far in advance. But the thing of it is, this is a daily drama. It's a different genre, and people are close to the show and the characters in a way that if it's going bad and you're seeing it 3 or 4 times a week, it can tank the show. You know what I mean? So, so the 7 months sucks.
Well, I mean, even Teo and Liam were talking on the Dish and Days show, and even they were talking about how far in advance, and they're like, it really sucks because if something clicks, they're in their own little bubble because they don't, they're so separate from the fans, because it's not like the fans can say, ooh, I like that, or ooh, I like that. They can't. It's fucking it's 7 months in advance.
That's okay. You just cost us a SEC violation or a FTC violation, but that's all right.
That's all right.
Yeah, we won't tell.
We'll send you the invoice.
I'm very spirited, what can I say? But really, I called in because, when you guys were talking about Tony and the Abby and Chad and Paris thing, now there are, it's not really rumor, I mean, it's not spoiler, well, I mean, I guess it's a little bit spoilers, it's not too much of a spoiler, but a little storyline or scenes coming up for Tony says Tony is going to be forced to make a decision, either his family name or Anna, which I thought that was going to be on this week, but I guess it's not. So I was thinking, at first I thought, well, because Steven's going to be leaving and Kate's out of commission right now, I was thinking, oh, wait, is he, because he's the head of, technically he's the head of Tamara right now. So I was thinking, is that going to be something? But then the whole thing with now Chad and Abby and Paris, like Marianne was saying, him talking to Chad, I'm thinking, oh, maybe that has something to do with it, something we haven't seen yet, And Marianne, didn't you say that?
We did see. What?
No, go ahead.
No, go ahead. What didn't I say? What?
Didn't you mention something that that Tony and Anna, or maybe Teo said something, and that Tony and Anna were going to go off to Europe or something, and I thought maybe that's the scene that we see her pushing him on the bed.
Well,
is that where it's
there's a spoiler out there that says that, and then we saw in the promos where they look like they're in a hotel room, whether it's
but hasn't
I don't think it's the Mira Mansion. It's in the bedroom somewhere.
No, it's a hotel room.
And she pushes him down on the bed. It looks like a hotel room. Yeah, and then there was spoilers out there that said Tony and go off to Europe, which I'm thinking, okay, well maybe she is in Paris somewhere and we just haven't seen her. So
they're not going to show her though. Leanne, there's I mean, me, follow, what Marianne is to Teo, I am Tony on. I mean, I keep track of her, so
you follow
and I know
her.
she hasn't filmed.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I know she has not filmed in for the Chad and Abby thing, so which sucks.
In the web series, yeah.
Yeah.
Might not be doing the web series, yeah.
So,
but I don't know. And they come and go. You know, they've been coming and reoccurring every so many months on days.
They come in waves.
Yeah, they're not like permanent.
But
right.
that scene in the fall promo is the fall promo, so it's got to be coming up soon, I would think.
Coming up soon, I would think, yes. Because that definitely is the fall promo. So maybe next month sometime.
Be this week.
They're back. Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe it is in the next couple of weeks.
I don't know. But, I was trying to work my brain around it.
You never know when they'll pop up.
I was chatting Abby and with Tony. I was like, "Ooh, maybe that's why." I want to know what this thing is. How I want to know who's going to force him to make the decision, because it says Tony is forced to make a decision between now his family name and Anna. So I'm like, "Ooh, is it Kristen or is it?"
Yeah, I don't know.
Well,
maybe
no,
Tony
Kristen,
now wants to take over Debera, but Anna doesn't want him to.
Yeah.
He has to decide between being the head of Debera and going and staying away.
I knew when they wrote that.
I don't know
line
if Anna would do that to him though.
Where she says, "I'm never going to let you go." I knew they wrote that line in for that something else is going to happen, because you can even see it on Tony's face. He's not like, I don't know. I don't know. It just looks like something's going to come out of that. So I'm looking forward to see what that's going to be.
Yeah, or is Tony someone else, and is that Andre?
Or is that really Andre? Yeah. Maybe Abby was right. Maybe that is Andre.
Yeah.
You know, Andre with a new haircut. You know, I don't know.
Maybe.
He looks so good.
Oh, I know.
He looks so good.
Yes. And at first he hated it. He thought it was way too short. Yeah.
No.
It looks really good. Yeah.
Okay, Taya. You know, you may be a certain age, but you're okay.
The short hair looks good. Yeah. Mhm.
Yes, he does.
Oh, I don't know. Any other news? I don't know. And if any other story. Oh, did you hear about the new thing that they're going to jump ahead this time leap? And I heard it's supposed to start in around Thanksgiving in November. Now,
you know what they're doing with that,
what that really means?
Yeah, you know what they're doing with that, right?
What?
Oh,
no.
You didn't hear it? It's going to do with the whole baby stuff.
The whole what?
Oh,
the whole baby
like babies
stuff,
being born already?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I think three. I heard three girls. Three of the girls are gonna have babies, and it's gonna be a whole bunch of like kidnap and switch baby type thing, and it's a year in advance.
Oh.
That's
so we don't have to go through like the pregnancy. They're all just gonna already have their baby.
Yeah, they're gonna skip the pregnancy, and that's why Kristen said, "I'm gonna take Sarah's baby" or something, and she's gonna be involved. And of course, I mean, it's kind of predictable then now, you know, because that means, they're going to find out that this baby really is this to this person, this baby really to this person. It's like, it's just kind of...
Well, Kristen has a baby, and then Sarah, and I heard Ciera might be pregnant too. I heard that, so I don't know.
Ciera is pregnant.
It's going to be like Oprah. You get a car, and you get a car. Like, I'm going to have a baby. You get a baby.
Yep.
And next thing you know, Eric's going to be impregnated in November too.
Yeah, but in the
the miracle baby.
The magical
Demira seed has transferred to Eric somehow.
Yep.
Well, even in the fall preview, they show like 3 or 4 different girls that said who's going to have a baby or something like that, and it was like boom, 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 boom. So yeah.
You know, that's really, you know what? This just clicked for me. This is just in the womb sore-assing.
Yep.
Yes. Another form of sore-assing.
They wait till the kid's born, and then next the next thing you know, they're 10, and then they're 25.
Yep.
You know, but they're just starting early. They're just saying, hey, you're a zygote, and now you're going to college next year.
Oh, boy.
Anyway, that's I
interesting.
don't like that at all.
They've kind of kept.
I don't know.
They've kind of kept Johnny because Johnny Demare is coming in again. I think this coming week or two, and they've kept him pretty much. Not
the same age.
Totally
it's the same actor.
Age, but yeah,
14.
Yeah, so they've been okay with that.
Like a young teen.
Now the whole Belle's daughter that's coming in. My God, there's freaking 25 now. I'm like, dang, I still remember Belle
Claire.
being that age.
Yeah. Yeah, crazy Claire.
I thought she was gone for good.
No,
she's coming back?
Yeah, I think there's a whole
Rose
Halloween
Keegan.
episode coming up.
Oh, okay.
Is that her name?
Yeah.
Olivia Rose Keegan, I guess, is
Olivia
coming
Rose
in.
Keegan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, before we go, I
think they're going to have a Halloween thing.
What, Nikki?
Mhm.
I do have to mention the whole Maggie and Victor thing. I love them.
Yeah.
She has him whipped. She walks in, he says, woman, and she goes, my name is Margaret.
Yep.
Yes.
Margaret.
Girl.
Oh, that was funny. Yes, Margaret. That was funny.
She's got him whipped.
Yeah.
Reminds me of my grandparents.
Yeah. He always tries to sneak around Maggie, but she always finds out.
Yep.
She always.
That's an interesting. That was always an interesting relationship.
Yeah, that was a different pairing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I miss Kate and Stefano. I miss that time. They had such good chemistry.
Yeah, they were pretty
they
great.
were good together.
Yeah, they did. They
They
really
were good together. Mhm. Yep. So. I miss Kate and Andre too. I think that would be nice to get them back together.
Me too. That ended too soon.
They were fun.
We're barely getting going.
Mhm. Can't think of anything else.
No, I think I'm good.
Nope.
Have you heard anything about Day of Days yet?
Nothing
I
official.
have not. Nothing
I
official. But I'm almost positive they're having it. You know, there's talk. The Starstruck fan events, they're doing what they call the yesterdays, all centered around like the Friday before Day of Days, and they kind of talk about it. But Days has not come out and officially said anything. They're always late.
Yep.
Yeah, later every year it seems too. So I don't know. I'm sure it'll be that same weekend, but they always have it.
Yeah. Alrighty.
All right. Well, thanks again, girl.
Well, thanks for calling in, Nikki.
Yeah.
No problem.
Yeah, nice to hear your voice.
Thanks, Jen. And
Yep. Talk to you guys
have
next
a great
week.
rest of
We'll see what happens.
Good night, guys.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye tomorrow, Nikki.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
How to have fun, anytime, anywhere. Step 1. Go to ChumbaCasino.com.
ChumbaCasino.com. Got it.
Step 2. Collect your welcome bonus.
Come to Papa welcome bonus.
Step 3. Play hundreds of casino-style games for free.
That's a lot of games. All for free?
Step 4. Unleash your excitement.
Chumba Casino has been delivering thrills for over a decade. So claim your free welcome bonus now and live the Chumba life. Visit ChumbaCasino.com.
VGW Group. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.